What is this? It's like cubes of...
You got things like this, which, to be honest, he looks far too friendly to tuck into.
Fried baby squid. Couldn't they not at least have a little bit of dignity and wait till it becomes a toddler? But you hold one... No, wait, do you hold one like that? Good morning, people. We have blue sky by the looks of things today. Now, I may be colourblind, but I can tell when water is not transparent. Exhibit A. What the hell is that? It's only coming out of the hot side of the tap, luckily. So the cold side, we are golden. Well, that's golden. We are clear. So I can still clean my teeth. Anyway, I'm not looking forward to today. I'm just going to put that out there before we even begin. Usually when I start a video, I can't wait to get filming for the day, to go out and have a new experience. But today, it's not my thing. As you can probably tell by my bin, I've got a Subway wrapper there, crisps, chocolate bar, can of Coke. I am not the healthiest eater in the world. I eat a little bit like a child, I'm willing to admit this. My idea of health is, not that obviously, that's a can of Coke I didn't drink in time before it went warm. This, vitamin tablets, vitamin tablets. Pop one of them every morning and that's it. I think I've done my bit and now I can go and eat junk food all day. That's how my mind works. Even down here, look. We've got, I mean, to be fair, this pizza box, I actually bought that for a legitimate reason. I was in bed doing my work on the laptop. I use a mouse, I don't use the little touchpad thing. And I didn't have a mouse mat. And I was like, what the hell am I going to do? So I ordered the pizza so that I could use the box as a mouse mat. So that's fair enough. But all of the rest of the junk that I've been consuming, it needs to end. So today I face my biggest fear. Eating local food in a foreign country all day. I'm going to bypass every McDonald's that I see. Yeah, I get a lot of comments back home from people about my eating habits, but it's even funnier when it's here. So if you saw a few episodes ago, I went on a date. I rented a girlfriend in Singapore. She was so disappointed in me when I told her that I hadn't eaten local food. She asked me to send her a photo of what I eat. So yesterday I sent her this. I thought these looked delicious, but honestly I was not prepared for her response, right? This is what she sent me back. Oh, she is not happy. But I will send her some photos later of what I eat today, and it's going to be insane. But look, I'm under no illusion, by the way, that just because I'm eating local today, it doesn't mean I'm eating healthy. I know that, but I'm broadening my horizons. My culinary palette is being expanded. Now, I'll be honest, I don't even know what local food is, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of Googling along the way. In my head, it's like, well, we're in Singapore, so Singapore noodles, maybe. I mean, there's all sorts of places like this where there's just like Wagyu beef, some sort of sizzle place. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is.
You got things like this, which, to be honest, he looks far too friendly to tuck into. And then there's live crabs, massive live crabs, and some sort of massive thing down there. But I'll be honest with you now, I'm not eating anything with eyes. I mean, if it used to have eyes, fair enough, most things used to have eyes. But I'm not eating anything that currently has eyes. But even things that used to have eyes, there's some stuff I still wouldn't eat, like, it depends on the shape of the eyeball. You know things like prawns, they got little black beady eyes. They're shifty, they're up to something. I don't know what it is, but I don't trust a prawn. Right, this one's just docked at the moment, but they have all these mad robots that just knock about all around these places. This one's obviously some sort of cleaning bot. Oh look, what is this one down here? A new type of robot. What the hell are you doing? Do you talk? Hello? What is it? That's mental. What is it? It just says don't leave your belongings unattended. There's sensors and cameras, but what's the purpose? What do you do? I have no idea. He's just there. Oh, he's following me. What the hell? What is up with you, mate? Right, I'm so confused. Right, go on your way. That's absolutely mental. Don't know what he's up to. Anyway, there's a place over here that I saw yesterday. It's not food, but I'm just going to get myself a quick drink of freshly squeezed orange juice. I mean, they're from Australia, so maybe not fully local, but it's a unique thing. I don't see these in the UK, so we're going with it. Oh yes, Things are happening. I saw an orange roll down in that bit there. Are we only getting one? Oh no, there's two more going in. Possibly one of the best things to happen to anyone ever. Right, it said it's done. Now here we go, look. We've even got straws. Let's have the one at the back that no one's touched. To be honest though, you really don't have to worry about cleanliness around here. It's one of the cleanest places in the world. That's why they've got robots knocking about cleaning up. If you drop litter, you get fined thousands of dollars, and it's just like super clean. I mean, the water this morning wasn't a great example of that, but I think that was a one-off. And in all honesty, in their defence, the hot water was turned off this morning for a bit. So that was obviously just like, once they've turned it back on, all the bits coming through the pipes. But in general, this place is super clean. Anyway, let's give this a taste. Oh yes, that is super, super fresh. A fine way to start my morning. Right, I found a porridge buffet here. Now, I don't reckon that's going to be proper local food. It's in a hotel, so it's probably catered for the tourists. But what I have found is the bargain that they have on offer. So, you know, usually in the UK, probably the best you ever get is like 2 for 1. Well, here, 1 for 1. It's almost impossible not to want to snap that deal up. Hey Siri, what do people have for breakfast in Singapore?
Here it is on the map.
What do you mean here it is on the map? I don't want to know where Singapore is, you maniac. Yeah, look, what is a local breakfast in Singapore? A classic local Singaporean breakfast consists of kaya toast and kopi. That sounds perfect, because remember Yuko the other day told me that I had to go and order a kopi, a local Singaporean coffee. And if that comes with the breakfast already, that is also local, that way we can get 2 birds stoned at once. Well, I found a place here called Yakan Kaya Toast Maxwell. It's got a 4-star rating and it's a 7-minute walk. Just to let you know, it is not breakfast time anymore. My inner clock is working somewhere between Singapore time and UK time. So I'm up and about late, but it's my breakfast, so we're just gonna have late breakfast, late lunch and late dinner. Now, I don't know too much about the geographical history of Singapore, so don't listen to what I'm saying and take anything from it, because it's basically me having a little guess at things from little brief bits that I've heard. But Singapore is basically a bit of a mix of cultures from different areas in Asia, mainly Malaysia. In fact, I think, again, do not quote me on this, I might be heavily wrong, I don't want to offend anyone, but I think Singapore used to be a part of Malaysia, and then they broke free and they were like, nah, we're having our own little bit right down the bottom. So there is sort of like a mix of everything here. So if I go for like Malaysian food, that's acceptable. I've just seen a load of Korean places. I don't know, I'll Google it every time I have a meal. I'll just check that it's authentic and local. I've only made it about 2 minutes down the road. I'll come to this real busy bit. People are taking photos of that building, so I'm guessing that's an area of significance. It looks like something you see in Switzerland, to be honest. But I've just seen a sign up on the wall here that says Yakan Kaya Toast. So I don't think we have to keep walking to wherever I found on the map. This one here is going to do the trick. Here we have it in this building here. So I don't know what this area is. It's like all of a sudden it's got real busy and there's just loads of people knocking about everywhere. Might have to go and have a little explore down there afterwards. What the hell is this then? It looks like regular toast. Do I need a table number?
No, order here.
And then go sit down?
You can sit down, see menu first, later order here.
Perfect, thank you. Right, I'm none the wiser as to what to order here. I'm having a look on the menu, but there's looks like a set breakfast. Kaya toast with butter. Oh, look, it says up here, 2 soft-boiled eggs, 1 hot coffee. Yeah, that's what we want. But I'm not going to lie, it looks more like a British cafe breakfast to me, but maybe there's something mad about it. Thank you. I went for just set D, which is French toast without the cheese, kaya, and a coffee with condensed milk. Alright, it's arrived. I don't know how I can even process this information. Look at the state of these eggs. What is that? I mean, the egg itself don't look too bad, but what the hell is that? Moving on to this looks perfect. It's well nice soft bread. Looks like the sort of thing you get in an English cafe. That's obviously the kaya. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out in a minute. And then obviously we've got this coffee, local coffee. Well, I'm breaking some of this bread off and I'm just going to dip it in the egg and probably avoid all that filth that lies around it like a sinister moat. That is the one. Obviously the main part of this though is the kaya. So without even looking up what this is, it looks like it's going to be real sweet. There's only one way to find out. I don't know what the hell that is, but that is amazing. Right, I'm going to soak some of this bread into the egg, just ignoring the doom and glory that surrounds us. And I'm going to tuck right in, and then we'll get to the coffee. But I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed that kaya so much that was the main thing I dipped into, which means there is a large amount of what could only be described as satanic plasma left in the bowl. But I tried it, you know, I dipped it in, I didn't leave it. Well, I did leave it, but I didn't leave all of it. It's time to try this coffee, so I'm expecting this to be quite thick and sweet if it's got condensed milk in it, which it is, and that's actually really nice as well. So I am going to get that down me, and I'm going to head on out of here. Oh, by the way, that cost, I think he said it was like $7, which is, I don't know, £4.50 or something for all of that. So that's not bad going. Do you know what? I could get used to this, eating locally. It's easy, all this foreign cuisine. But admittedly, even I think that was a bit too close to home comfort. But that's what it said. You saw Google, that's what it said they eat. It was really, really nice. But I'm just currently walking down this little strip here now. I don't know whether this is like, it might be the edge of Chinatown. I mean, usually when you're in Chinatown, there's a few things that give it away. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we are in Chinatown. Can I get a watermelon juice, please? Thank you. That is even better than that OJ this morning. I forgot to tell you guys, when I left the Kaya Toast place, I had some change in my pocket and I said, oh, can I give you a tip? I said it to the waitress, and then the waiter or the server guy, he like, from on the other side of the counter, he went, no. I didn't want me to give a tip basically. I was like, you sure? He goes, no tip. So, yeah, it's pretty decent of them that they won't even accept it if you offer. Oh, my darling. I'm so sorry for my betrayal. I'm going to get myself back to the hotel. I don't know whether to walk or get a cab, but either way, we're going to go back and build up some hunger. And then we'll be back out for lunch. I don't know about you guys, but I don't associate Singapore with cockerels, but they're literally just everywhere. Look at him, mental. Look, there's another one over here, look, sitting right there. Are these the females, the hens? I believe there's an entire gang of them over here, look, just knocking about by the tree. Oh, look, there's loads in there and all. What is even happening? But anyway, as you can tell, I did decide to walk in the end. I've been walking for about 10 minutes. I've got about 10 minutes left, and then I'll be back at the room. I have been, oh look, there's a cockerel. You won't be able to see that on the camera, but there is a cockerel right outside. I've been in the room for about 2 hours now, and I'm getting hungry again. It's time to head out for a late lunch. I don't know where we're going as of yet, but I'm gonna head downstairs, have a little Google, and then either jump in a cab or walk, depending on where we find. So I think for dinner later on, I'm gonna go to that place that was over the road where there's like crabs and that knocking about in the tank. I'm not gonna have a crab. I'm not gonna have anything that's currently living right now. It had to have died at least yesterday. I'm just gonna take a seat down here in the lobby whilst I figure this one out. Hey Siri, what would be considered a local lunch in Singapore?
Would you like me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
No, I'd like you to use your own brain, please.
Okay, I won't.
What do you mean? Right, trusty Google says a local lunch in Singapore typically involves dishes found at hawker centres. I've heard about these. They're basically massive food centres full of loads of local options. So if we go to one of them, I can pretty much pick anything there, right? Plus I can look around and see all the options. The Newton Hawker Centre, as seen in Crazy Rich Asians. I'm guessing that's some sort of movie. Hawker Centre offers a wide variety of nearly 100 stalls, particularly known for its fresh seafood and barbecue options. Right, it is about a 20-minute drive away. So I've booked a grab taxi for £9,
you can get different options, right? So there's the premium ones, that's £9, or the standard one is like £8. So obviously you're going to go premium. You get to have a nice little comfortable seat for the 20-minute ride. Well, I was timing that. That's the ride here. 1 minute 48. These things are prompt, I'm telling you. It's a nice car as well. Hello, mate. How you doing? We have arrived. The Newton Food Centre. I think before anything we'll have a little look around. So we've got pigeon. There's officially a pigeon. I'll tell you what, that better not be on the menu. I will not be happy. I love a pigeon. Right, so starting here, we've got barbecue seafood. Oh, here we go. Malaysian kiosk edition. This is the sort of thing I could deal with. It's got fruit and that in that one. What sort of animal is that? I can't be sure, but it looks suspiciously like a possum to me. Barbecue stingray. And then next door we got fish porridge. Got an entire shop there dedicated to prawns. Obviously we're avoiding that with their shifty little eyes. But it's nice to know it exists, I suppose. Oh, this here, I think this is like a sugar cane. I've seen a vending machine earlier that was like sugar cane juice. I really want to try it, but I'd already had 2 fruit juices, so I didn't get one. But at some point I'm going to try that. Fried baby squid. Couldn't they not at least have a little bit of dignity and wait till it becomes a toddler?
I got something like the most popular here, stingray, chili crab, fried rice, fried noodle, Singapore noodle, morning glory.
Morning glory?
Yeah.
What's that?
Spicy veggie.
Okay.
Baby Kailan. I'm Alan. Okay, nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you.
You like
Adam.
it, you just come back.
Fried carrot cake. What the hell is that? That's not what I'm used to. Carrot cake's usually a delicious cake. See, that is like proper adventurous for me. I mean, there's all sorts of like grown-up food in there, but that's the sort of thing I could give it a go. That, on the other hand, not a chance. What the hell is that? Right, we have officially made it round the entire thing. I think, I can't remember which one it was now, but whatever the beef one was that I saw, I think I could try that. And I don't know, I want a chicken satay. Right, let's go and ask them if they'll do me like 2 chicken satays. And then I can have that, and then maybe go on and have that beef thing as well. Yeah, I was just going to try some chicken satays. How many do you have to do? Do you do...
Minimum is 10 sticks. So if you are buying like 10 sticks, you can actually mix 2 kinds of meat.
Well, so I can get 5 chicken and 5 beef.
Yeah.
What is this?
Rice. It's a sticky rice cake, and it's usually like very delicious when you mix it with the peanut sauce.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'll try that too. Yes, please. Yeah. Well, I did only want it as a starter. I thought that place said 5 minimum, but it's actually 10 minimum, just 5 of each. So it looks like this might be the whole thing. I've gone with that rice thing as well. I don't know what the hell it is, but she said it's good, so why not? But has anyone seen that movie then? I'm assuming it's a movie, Crazy Rich Asians, because this is apparently the filming location of it. Does anyone recognise it? I mean, I haven't got a clue personally, but it does look like the sort of place that you could film a movie. So it makes sense. Yeah, that's perfect, yeah. Thank you so much. Well, I've been given chopsticks. That's exactly what I needed, because I know exactly how to use them. So, let's give this a little inspection, shall we? I'm pretty sure that's the same stuff twice in there. I don't know how the hell you would get into that, but we'll figure that out in a minute. And then we've got 10 of these, 5 beef, 5 chicken. The chicken one is incredible. I mean, I am colourblind, but I think this one looks different. Yeah, it does. This is the beef. That's amazing. When I'd ordered it, I thought, hang on a sec. What if it's really just like the ones that we get in the UK at the Chinese takeaway? But it's not. It's different. It's got a different coating, a different flavour, different texture. So that is all good. Let's try and figure out how the hell to open this. I'm assuming you don't tuck right into the outside bit. What is this? It's like cubes of... I thought you said it was rice. Is it just compacted rice? So technically I don't need to use chopsticks, but obviously I'm going to give it a go. I've never used these, but I remember how to use them from years ago. I don't know why I was taught, but you hold one, no wait, you hold one like that and then you hold one like a pencil on top. And it's something like that. I mean, what I'm going to secretly do is stab it. That way it's guaranteed to work, right? Coat it in this stuff. Quite, it's a bit of a big mouthful. I'm going to have to do this in one. Chuck etiquette out the window. Right. I can see why people like this sort of thing. That's incredible. That sauce is the one. It's far better than any sauce that I've ever had in any takeaway in the UK. So I didn't dip this in the sauce the first time because I wanted to taste this itself, which is marinated in something amazing. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to dip some of these in here, tuck right in, enjoy my lunch, and then go and get a sugarcane juice and consider maybe having something else if there's something small and snacky. Well, that's pretty much done. I've left a little bit. Didn't eat all of the sauce either, but I'll tell you why I've left those 2 bits of meat there. The chicken was amazing all the way through, but the beef, there were those 2 bits that were so tough. I don't even believe that was beef. It was almost like trying to wrap your mouth around a fossilised woolly mammoth tonsil or something like that. So yeah, those 2 bits of beef have had to stay on the plate. Obviously I didn't eat the garnish. I don't think you're meant to around here. It's rude, in fact. It's like if you eat that they kick off, so I've had to leave all that stuff. But in general that was really nice, so job done. Could I get just a sugarcane? Yeah, just a small one to try, please. Alright, I've secured the goods. We've just got a regular sugarcane with ice. I didn't really want one this big. I only really wanted to sample it because I quite fancy a beer. They've got little cans of beer over there that are the size of like the little Red Bull cans we have in the UK. It's like, well, it's like a shot of beer basically. It would be nice after that food. I might have to get one anyway. But let's give this a go. I don't know what the hell I'm expecting, other than it to be sweet, obviously, with the name sugarcane. God, that's well nice. It's proper sweet. It's like watermelon juice with about 5 bags of sugar stuck in the top. I've done most of that, but it's proper filling as well as being proper sweet. And I'm not having any more. I'd rather switch it out for a beer, so I'm gonna go find somewhere to put that, because you're not supposed to put liquids in the bin. And then I am going to get myself one of them little beers, head back towards the hotel at some point, and then I'll probably catch up with you guys when it's a bit darker and I'm heading out for dinner.
Good morning, people. I am in a bit of a rush today because I've got to check out of this place in about 1.5 hours. Let me explain what happened last night. So, I was basically, well, as I've already told you, I'm sort of running on, rain. I'm not running on rain, but it's rained. I've been waiting for a savage downpour since I've been here. Couldn't have been that savage. Would have heard it from the room. Apparently you get these mad tropical downpours that don't last that long, and it just wipes everything out for a little bit and then goes back to normal. Anyway, as I said yesterday, my body clock is running somewhere between UK time and Singapore time, which is why I had breakfast at lunch, then I had lunch at dinner, and I was going to have dinner at night. So I got ready when I was hungry. I went over the road to the place to get the Wagyu beef and rice, which I was actually really looking forward to, and then I discovered it's shut. It's literally shut. I should have known that because I tried to get food the other night in one of my other videos, and I ended up with a McDonald's, surprise surprise, because everywhere else was shut. Anyway, I ended up finding like a little corner store. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was very, very tempted with the spicy squid flavour lollipop, but, well, someone else got there first. I went to grab it and someone took it off the shelf, so unfortunately I had to go with a banana bun, which was actually really nice. They put these little pads in there which keep the bread fresh, and inside it was basically just banana jam. But anyway, we're going to call that a snack. And right now we are going to have dinner from yesterday for breakfast today. So that's still 3 full meals that we've had on this video, plus the snack. So I think that counts. So the Wagyu beef and rice place is just here. I'm actually really looking forward to this. So I'm not complaining one bit about the fact I'm having to eat local today. We have arrived. Hang on a sec. I don't believe it. It's closed. Why is it closed? Closed on a Monday. Unbelievable. Now what am I going to do? That was it. That was the answer to what I was going to have for my local dinner. I mean, there are other food places in there, but I've just walked through it and it's so loud in there anyway that you wouldn't be able to hear me talking. So I'm going to have to go somewhere else, although we don't have much time because, like I say, I'm checking out of that hotel today and I'm going on to a different hotel, probably the best place I've ever stayed in my life. Well, certainly the most expensive. I was just walking down this road. It looks like I have been fully saved. There's a restaurant here. It looks very similar. We've got Wagyu beef options and just all sorts going on basically.
I mean, at first I thought this was like a butcher's where you just buy it fresh because there's no pictures of it cooked. Oh yes, there is down there maybe. But they have a lunch menu here and they've got all sorts going on. That looks proper local. Look at it go. Yes, inside's great, yeah. What is this? Is this to heat the
This
food?
one for the charcoal, the barbecue.
What does it keep it like?
For the exhaust, like the suction.
Oh,
It's
so
not
the steam
very-
comes off and it. Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay.
You want something lean or a mixture? This is better actually.
This is better.
Yeah. This is a mix, a bit fatty and not fatty.
Are these the different cuts of the meat?
Yeah.
Would there be anything that's like like a sirloin or like a
Sirloin.
fillet?
Yeah.
Is there a fillet in this menu?
I asked the chef.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll go for the sirloin.
Sirloin.
Can I have that with some rice?
Okay, sure. I just give you a bit rice.
Yes.
No. By right we charge, but I don't charge if you order it.
I don't mind. I can pay
Okay.
for the rice. But yes,
Okay.
sirloin and rice.
You want some drink? You want beer? No beer.
No beer. No.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like
we only have.
Do you have like caffeine, like coffees? Or?
Oh, we have. You can buy from 7-Eleven.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So a water would be
Ice
great.
water, ah?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I order this,
Yes.
Sirloin, okay.
Sirloin and some
one
rice.
ah?
I've got no idea what's going on, to be honest. There's like a big elephant trunk thing here. I think she said that's for sucking like the smoke up when there's a certain dish on the table. And I just asked for like, I thought it was just going to be like beef and rice in a bowl or whatever. They say, yes, thank you so much. But on the menu was literally just like loads of cuts of beef. And I said, does that come with rice? And she said, usually it doesn't, but you can have rice. She said she'll give it to me for free. So I don't know what you're normally supposed to do with it. But we'll find out in a minute. Well, it's a bit late now because I've selected the sirloin already, but I should have gone for this. Look at it, reign of carnage. Looks like I'm going to be doing a bit of self-chefery. I was not expecting that. Obviously, that's the thing that the elephant trunk's for. No idea what the hell that is, but I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to accept. What do we have here then? Oh no, the enemy of the cutlery. I'm guessing that's to like flick my food over on the barbecue maybe, and then we got a wet wipe, or what they're calling a smart towel. I personally prefer a low IQ face wipe. Thank you so much.
Okay, and this is the sauce. This is like lemon sauce.
Lemon
And
sauce?
This is like soya sauce, but it's not actually because it's our recipe.
Okay.
But it tastes like lemon.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Right, there's only one thing for it. God, look at that steak. I could eat local any day if it looks like that. Let's just whack a couple of bits on there to begin with, shall we? I don't think you're supposed to do this long. It's only been on there about 30 seconds. She's already turning. Look at it go. Sticking right to the thing. Let's hope she don't come back when she sees me making an absolute monstrous mess of these chopsticks. Right, I'm not quite sure how this works. Obviously we can't chop the piece up, so I'm guessing it was supposed to go down in one. I honestly don't know how to explain that. I've always read that Wagyu beef's supposed to be like super soft and like the most tender meat in the world. It just melts in your mouth. And I thought, nah, what a load of rubbish, it can't. It does. And don't be fooled, by the way, that stuff you buy in the UK, I've read all about it. That's not the real gear. This is the real gear. I mean, the rice is rice, obviously. Probably not supposed to tuck right in with a spoon. I think it's just for serving, but no one's watching, so why not? What I want to do is just sprinkle a little bit of rice on the plate, just so that she thinks that I've been eating it correctly, or with my chopsticks, just like chuck it around the place, a little dusting. No one will ever know. We'll dip in the sauce. Look at me go, I've caught a rice. The good thing is, I can say compliments to the chef, because that is yours truly. Perfect, and you take Visa, yes?
Yeah.
$49 that was, which according to my bank is 28 quid. And I know it was small, but hands down, best beef I've ever tasted. That was 100% worth every penny. The rain has just started to come down a little bit. God, look at that building up there. It's absolutely huge. Yeah, the rain's coming down a little bit, so I need to get back to the hotel. But look, I know some of you, or probably most of you, are sitting there thinking it was a bit of a cop-out what I ate. not just that meal, but all of them. But if you watch all of my videos before, or if you know me, then you'll know that that was a huge step up from what I normally eat. So for me, that was pretty adventurous. You may disagree, but that's fine. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this one. As always, it's massively appreciated. I'm gonna love you and leave you because I've got to go pack my bag and head on over to my next hotel, which I don't know how I can even justify it, to be honest with you. It's a one-off, all right? But basically, it costs more for one night in this new hotel than it does for 2 weeks in this current hotel. That's all I'll say for now, and it's not Raffles or the Marina Bay Sands, by the way, if you're thinking that. It's unique and incredible, I hope, for that money. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you've not already done so that you don't miss out. And I will catch you on the next episode.